started editing this video, which is why it's a couple of days late, because I had an epiphany. So I held a flash sale, flash sale last weekend on my Etsy store, and it pretty much bombed. And something you probably never heard of before is, and make sure that top line is highlighted so that you absolutely know that it's in the middle of that cupcake. So I held a flash sale, flash sale last weekend on my Etsy store, Prints and Threads. And it's a new store, so I'm trying to get more customers to visit my store. And it pretty much bombed. I did 70% off my scrunchies and made 2 orders. So I'm working on those orders now. But yeah, it was kind of a disappointment. I know there's a lot going on in the world right now. So yeah, so I know sales are down everywhere, but it's still kind of concerning. I'm going to try a couple other things this weekend again to try to get my sales up. Yeah, it's hard to start a new Etsy store. So I'm trying to do everything that I've learned over the years. It's definitely different from when I started doing an Etsy store, like back in 2018, 2019. No, I didn't advertise this sale, so that was part of the reason. I just kind of like threw it up there, and I had the sale going for like 24 hours and started to redo the 24 hours. Like, in other words, I had it the sale for 24 hours on Saturday, Friday night into Saturday night, and then another 24-hour sale from Saturday night to Sunday night. So yeah, it didn't do very well. That's probably the first time I ever had issues with a sale like that. The scrunchies aren't a lot to begin with, so it was kind of like, I was a little concerned. So we're talking $2.49 per scrunchie. So it was enough to basically make 50 cents off each scrunchie that I make, if you take like the transaction fees in addition to like the wholesale cost and cost of goods sold. But here I am doing my my 2 orders, but each order did have multiple scrunchies, so that was good. So I am thankful for those 2 orders, but still it was kind of a disappointment. So yeah, let's get to working on the patterns instead. Okay, so I use Canva Pro, and in order to start, we're going to click on Create a Design up in the top right corner, and I do a custom size, and I do 5,000 pixels wide by 5,000 pixels high to create a square template. So I'm going to just select all the files that I need to create my pattern. As you can tell on the left-hand side, I have a bunch of cupcakes. I thought that would be fun to do for a scrunchie and anything else really. And I'm going to place it so that half of it is off this template, this square template. And something you probably never heard of before is making sure that the actual element, the cupcake, is, see where those 2 little lines are, that they fall directly in the middle of that top line right here. And make sure that top line is highlighted so that you absolutely know that it's in the middle of that cupcake. Because if you don't, you're going to get those thin lines when you put your pattern squares together. You're just going to get a very thin white line. And so I'm doing that down here, and you want to make sure it's even with the top one. And again, make sure those 2 short lines are on that bottom line. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing with this strawberry cupcake. I'm going to go to the sides this time and make sure that the strawberry cupcake, like half of it, is directly off of the template. And then I got to match it on the other side. And make sure that line is highlighted all along that side so I know it's directly in the middle of that cupcake. And just you want to make it even with the other one on the other side. Okay, I'm going to do it again with this chocolate cupcake. I think I'm going to do it down here and make sure I have it in the middle, like there. And then I'm going to duplicate it and then bring it up here and make sure it's in the middle and even with the bottom one. And there you go. I think that's it for the ones that are off the square template here. Now I just have to fill it in the middle with all kinds of cupcakes. Okay guys, I think I'm just going to fill this in and just put it on fast forward for you guys so you don't have to be bored with me putting all these cupcakes in here and then come back when I'm done. Okay guys, here is the finished pattern and I got it in Photoshop right now, and I'm going to open up my templates for my scrunchies since I'll make scrunchies with this cupcake pattern. And this is why it's so important to have those cupcakes that were off the template in Canva. This is where it becomes important. Okay, so when you duplicate the pattern on your template, here I'm making a copy, it's important because when you slide this over, it has to snap into place to match the first square of pattern. So we'll do it again. I'll duplicate this layer again. Click OK, and then when you slide it over, it has to snap in place and match. That way, that's why it's so important to have that those elements right in the middle, directly in the middle on the Canva template. Okay guys, I am going to print this scrunchie template and make a scrunchie with this cupcake pattern. Just thought we could chat a little bit while I'm doing some elastics and scrunchies. It came to my attention, someone told me that the link to the Amazon fabric, the satin fabric that I use all the time, there's like no satin fabric available. It says unavailable. So would you guys be open to actually buying, like I can stock that fabric for you if you would like to buy it from me. I already have it on my website, and I can offer it for cheaper prices than what Amazon was selling. So if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments down below if that's something you would be interested in. Because I can probably offer quite a bit less than what like Amazon was offering. I think Amazon was asking $7 or something per yard. And I know I can beat that. So if you guys are interested, let me know down below. So that was something I was thinking about, of like stocking extra satin fabric in case you guys wanted some. So let me know, and I probably can do that. I think I'll stock it anyway because I'm just going to assume that you guys will probably be interested in that because I know I can offer it at a cheaper price. So yeah, let me put that in motion. So hopefully I'll have that by the next video that I upload, so I can let you guys know. But as of right now, I have a few yards listed because I had a few extra that I can spare on my website right now. So yeah, let me know. It comes in it's 58 inches wide by, and I'll be selling it by the yard, so 36 inches. So it'll be 36 inches by 58 inches. So I don't even think Amazon was doing the 58 inches wide. I buy from a wholesaler. So, you know, where you need your business license and all that. So I think I can like offer that for you guys. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if you were interested in that. The only thing is I probably wouldn't be able to do more than like 8 yards at a time, because if you order like more than 8 yards, I probably would have to put it on a roll, and that's going to cost extra for you guys as far as shipping and for the roll itself to wrap the fabric around. So yeah, so let me know in the comments. Get that out of the way. So I started editing this video, which is why it's a couple of days late, because I had an epiphany. And basically, because of the failure of the flash sale with my scrunchies, I started thinking about this. Ever since I started selling on Etsy, I've been focused on the products to sell, like what I think would sell on Etsy, like, you know, scrunchies and stuff like that. In the past, it was my kitchen items. I did kitchen items for a very long time. And I wasn't focused on the customer. I didn't have a customer in mind and what kind of products I could offer them to help them in their daily lives. So I have a particular customer in mind, professional moms in a certain age group. And I'm thinking of products that I can offer them to help them in their daily to-do task or whatever. And I came up with a couple of products. And these products are actually 2 products I used to offer back when I started on Etsy. So I'm kind of going back a little bit. So I'm still going to do scrunchies because I love scrunchies. I wear scrunchies. So, love scrunchies. I love, you know, apparel like t-shirts and stuff. But I also want to focus on a particular customer and help them with their, you know, with their work stuff, or, you know, if they're working from home, offer them products that I can make to help them, you know, at home. So that's the direction I think I should be going. Basically, doing product searches on Etsy, you know, to see what sells is fine, but I think you should have a customer in mind. So that's my epiphany. So from here on end, this weekend, I'm actually going to be doing a couple of those products, and I'll show you guys what those are. So yeah, I'm going to work on that this weekend. I'm working on some pastel watercolor scrunchies I think would look kind of cool for Easter. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope I was able to help you with the pattern making, because I use that technique all the time to make my patterns on pretty much everything, from my Christmas stockings to scrunchies to the new products I'm going to be offering and showing you next week. So hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next week.